Wakey, wakey.
Welcome back to I'll Make Welcome back to I'll Make a Stay Out of You, the podcast where I, Phil, get to show Stray Kids shit to my friend Tom. Tom, how you doing?
Better than Hyunjin.
Yeah, yeah, you are correct. That is the understatement of the century. He is not having a good day. So, yeah, it was good. We watched some SKZ Code tonight. Pretty good. These were SKZ Code episode 18 and 19, called Stray Food Fighter.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. What do I know?
I feel like I say this every single time we watch these boys cook. God damn, are they terrible with knives?
It's scary.
And
it's really... I literally find myself holding my breath at times because I'm just like, fingers near blade. It's no good. It's no good.
Yeah.
Lino, of course, as usual, doing fine. I have no problem with the way that Lino cooks. Everyone else, that's 7 other people you have to watch out for. It's the only thing you really have to watch out is you don't really want to say anything too negative around Lino because he's got a knife. He's armed. So like I don't know what he's going to do, okay? I don't think he would stab me, but I don't know he wouldn't stab me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Those are 2 different things.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it was fun. It was a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
And I like all them stray kids. They were very stray in these episodes, and they weren't kids though. So, you know, on a scale of stray to kids, I'd put them as stray. I don't know.
I don't know what a snoggle is, but
anyway, yeah, so what do I want to talk about? Do I want to actually go into talking about the cooking and stuff, or do I want to tell you about all the Christmas presents and stuff and what happened today? So I'll say this, right? Okay. So right now in Texas and in many other parts of the country, it's below freezing. It's currently below freezing outside.
It's chilly.
And last night I was building, we got Logan a new bicycle. And so I put that together for him to be ready for Christmas. And then for Michelle, we bought, she already has a play kitchen, but there's a new Gabby's Dollhouse play kitchen. And she's been every day when we're like, okay, what do you want for Christmas? She's been very consistent going like, I want the Gabby's Dollhouse kitchen so I can put we have a Gabby's Dollhouse oven already, and it has a place to put the oven, and she's like, so I can put my oven there. And I'm like, oh, okay. And very much we were like, we already have a kitchen, we don't need to get a new kitchen, but we got it anyway. So I put the bike together, put it into the garage, and I should mention that Jeanette and Michelle went out before it dropped down to freezing and did a bunch of shopping. And so they both got back, and Michelle passed out on the couch, and Jeanette was like, I want a nap. And I was like, just take Michelle with you. And so they both napped for a while in the afternoon yesterday. Mm-hmm. And that made it really hard for Michelle to get to sleep at night. So Jeanette was in there with her for 2 hours after they normally fall asleep.
Right.
And so I was doing all this by myself. And so I was like, I got the kitchen out. I started to build it, and I was I don't know, a third of the way into building it, and suddenly the lights turn off, and then they turn on back on for a second, and they turn off again, and then it just happened a few times, and then they were just off. And I was like, fuck me, because I'm like, if she's not asleep and she gets freaked out by the lights being off, the living room is covered in Gabby's Dollhouse kitchen.
Right.
And so I'm freaking out because I want to I need to get a lantern or something so I have enough light to finish building this quickly, just in case. So I know the lantern's in the back of our closet, and so I go in there, I dig it out, and then I try to turn it on, and it doesn't turn on. And I'm like, fuck me. Do I have batteries, right? Because it's an LED lantern. So I check. I find batteries. We have batteries. Perfect. Swap the batteries. Still doesn't turn on. And I'm so mad. So I just had to do it all by phone light.
Great.
Luckily, about like a little while later, Jeanette came out because Michelle did fall asleep, and she helped me by providing some light and stuff, and I was able to finish building it. But yeah, nice. So kids are gonna have a good Christmas. It's gonna be good. And then we have a tradition where we let them unwrap. Like we give one present that they can unwrap on Christmas Eve, and that's tomorrow from this recording. And so we were like prepping to like put things out under the tree, and I was like, we had an idea of like what presents we would want to put out already, and I swear to God I couldn't fucking find the present, and I thought we had mislabeled one, and that like we accidentally labeled them both for Logan when one should be for Logan and one for Michelle, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know which one it is. And so like literally we're like 10 minutes to recording time, to like watching time, and I'm like going around with my knife and like slicing open the presents and like peeking in, being like, nope, that's the right one, tape it back, like, you know. And it's just like I found it, so we're all good. Kids are gonna have a good Christmas, but I'm not freaking out anymore. So yeah, it's good. I like that. Anyway, yeah, so Christmas is cool. It'll be interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. My Christmas is gonna be I'm flying. I'm gonna be at the airport.
Yeah, you're gonna be flying at the airport. Yeah. You get to see some family. I mean, that's, those are positives.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, sure. It'll be interesting. Ben is gonna take me to the airport at like 4 a.m. So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That boy is a bottom, huh?
That's my that's my Christmas present to him. He gets to wake up super early.
Yeah, wake up. Drive me to the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you going to watch some anime on the plane with whoever's sitting next to you, or
I wasn't planning on it. Why should I?
We did that when we were flying back from Las Vegas. You don't remember that?
I think you know full well why I wouldn't remember something like that.
Good point. I forgot about that part. Yeah. We also watched Hot Rod, right?
We did
at the
watch
airport,
Hot Rod.
at the Burger King airport.
Yeah.
Or at the airport Burger King. Same thing.
Yeah.
I know it both ways.
Sure.
Yeah. Are you? I didn't even ask this before, but are you flying alone, right? Because Anna's staying with the dogs,
Anna's
right?
staying.
Okay.
Yeah, Anna's staying.
I figured, but I never asked. So
yeah, it's just me. And then I'm just staying for. I don't want to stay. Like I could stay longer, but I just don't want to be here. I don't want to be there for too long. With Anna here by herself.
Right. So
I get in Sunday, and then the memorial is Tuesday, and then I figure after that, my schedule is free until I fly back Friday. So
yeah,
we'll have time to do some things. I know Jeanette asked me what kind of Austin things I want to do, and I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah. The one thing that Jeanette was like, we definitely must do is go and get Korean barbecue. So
right. Yes.
So we'll do that, and
I'm down for that.
I'm trying to decide, right, because there's a place like close to us that Jeanette and I had that was pretty good, but like it's expensive. It's less expensive if we go at lunch, but it's expensive regardless. And Korean barbecue just in general is expensive. But there is a Korean barbecue place that's kind of mid, but it's an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue place. And it's like right by the K-pop store also. So I don't know.
So you're saying go all you can eat, head over to the K-pop store and buy some treats.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one is by H Mart. So there's also either way,
All right.
we'll have a good time. The kids will be with the grandparents for at least one night.
When is that? Is that going to be Wednesday night or Thursday night? Either way, it doesn't really matter.
Jeanette knows. I will be not working on Thursday.
Okay.
I'm going to take off Thursday.
Right.
But Wednesday I'll probably start working like really early. So,
okay.
We'll have plenty of time. Yeah.
Thursday sounds like the day that we're going to have to like do stuff. So for the listener, do we want to announce that? I don't know. Maybe we should
talk to you.
Yeah. Okay. Because I am going to be in town, and we'll have an opportunity to do our first in-person recording together.
I know that. How crazy will that be?
Yeah, I know, that's insane. So, but that'll be, it's not gonna happen like on a normal day. So it'll be probably Wednesday night or Thursday night.
Yeah, probably Wednesday night because the kids will be gone.
Right.
Yeah, we don't have to we could do it on Thursday night anyway because the kids go to bed, but then you would just have to sit around for a while until they were asleep.
Yeah,
if we do it on Wednesday night, they won't be here. We don't have to worry about it.
True. So Wednesday or Thursday, probably Wednesday next week, we'll do another recording, and this time Phil and I will get to look longingly into each other's eyes while we record. So
yeah, let me just while we're thinking about that, I'm just going to spoil myself by checking the schedule.
Okay.
And find out what we're going to be. I mean, we're going to be recording SKZ Code. We're going to be watching 2 more episodes of SKZ Code. I know that much. But ooh, it's a good one.
Ooh.
It's a good one. It's a good song. It's one song. And I think you're going to be excited about it. Winter. Oh yeah, I guess like Jeanette did plan the winter games. We could do it while you're in town.
Okay,
that's an option. So anyway, production talk. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the episode. They did some cookins.
Wait. Hold on. We're only 13 minutes in, as is tradition, right? It's the season of tradition. We need at least like 10, 15 more minutes of off-topic stuff before we get to the episode stuff, right? I mean, if I'm going off our previous 12 episodes,
that's true. I mean, you're not wrong that that's how we generally do it. Doesn't mean we have to.
Yeah.
You want to keep talking about production stuff?
Huh? Talk about what?
Do you want to talk about more production stuff?
I don't know what else we have.
I do. I could talk about more. So
Sure.
the software we use. It does like a transcription.
Right, tries.
Tries. Yeah, very desperately tries. It's not very good at it, but it's an okay way to edit. I find it to be really easy.
Sure.
So, because we are, let's say not short-winded, often, we have like a 10-hour transcription limit. And we get pretty close to hitting it every month. And we're now I feel like a few months back we were definitely exceeding it all the time, but they just weren't counting, and they did an update and now they count, and they let me know. They're like, you have 5 minutes left, and so we're running out of time often, and so they have a pro plan where you get 30 hours, or you can add one more editor, and you get 10 extra hours. So we would have 20, and 2 people could do edits and stuff, including getting clips for TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Right. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm going to, but I just have to figure out if I want you or Jeanette to be the titular editor. Yeah.
Right. I got you.
I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I think that's cool. I think I had to email them because I was like, hey, is it 10 each or 20 total? And they were like 20 total. And I was like, okay, all right, thank you. Yeah. So, anyway. So yeah, that's good because then we don't have to worry about hitting limits, and we'll be able to make more episodes, which I think will be handy for the future. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's for you listeners out there. We're going to keep making content because we don't want to just sit on our hands.
Absolutely.
Okay, I could just not edit and wait till January, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep on working.
Man, you're such a good guy.
Thanks. I try.
Are you singing along to where it's?
I'm singing along. I'm hoping that I get it right.
Yeah. Man, I don't know why, but when you were talking about the building the stuff for Michelle, it made me think of this one Christmas that my dad like made a scavenger hunt for us, kind of thing. It was pretty. I don't remember exactly like how it went, but the details that I do remember were that at some point, I don't know why, but I was like on his computer.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a key for translating like wingdings to English, like what each character is in wingdings, and then like so this is A, this is B, and I was doing this on his email account, like in Outlook, on his computer, and I don't know why I don't remember doing this, but apparently I sent it to his entire address book. I mean, like everyone in the company that he worked for, all of our family, everyone. I just sent it to the entire address book.
Wow.
Okay. So needless to say, he got a lot of questions about that. But what he did was he took my little translator thing, and he like made little, coded messages for us to like, we would get a message, and then we'd have to like go decode it to go find a gift that was like hidden in the house somewhere.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That seems fun. I feel like our kids would not figher it out.
Oh, they're not. I don't think they're at that point yet. But also, it's just kind of like, I don't know, like revenge on me for sending out a stupid email to everyone he knows.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I was just like, you talking about being on your dad's computer and stuff like reminded me that like I wanted to build the kids their own little computer that they could use so that they could learn how to use a keyboard and mouse, because like Jeanette's been substitute teaching in various schools, mostly high schools, and that like kids who are in school right now just don't know how to use a mouse and keyboard. And so when it comes time to do that,
because they're on tablets?
Because they're all on tablets. Yeah.
Oh.
Like they didn't grow up like you and me, like using a keyboard and mouse for everything. But sometimes you have to use a keyboard and mouse, and they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to like interact. And so I'm like, man, I should get them to do it early. And John left his old computer tower here, and it's been here for like a long
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I wonder if that still powers on. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just been in the garage for a while. Like maybe I'll just power that on and see what happens. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. I definitely don't have enough time to do it by Christmas because that's only a couple days away. But and they have enough presents, really. Like I don't want to be like, here's a whole computer, enjoy. Like, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Scavenger hunts are cool.
Yeah.
Logan likes scavenger hunts. I just think that we would have to do it in a very simple way, and it would have to be in the, I don't know. I'm thinking about it now for like some other type of holiday. Maybe one where I can hide eggs. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Like Easter.
Yeah.
Anyway, so SKZ Code 18 and 19. That's what we watched tonight. Oh shit! Did I just fucking?
Oh no.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I finally took notes for an episode. I didn't take notes the whole time, but enough.
Sure.
But I had to get a new notebook because the old one, that was the One Piece one, is like full. and I just like opened the cover of this one a little too far, and it made like a kind of like a ripping sound, like I just like popped off the glue. But it's a Japanese like composition notebook that is it's got like Demon Slayer portraits on the front. It's pretty cool. We got it from Jeanette's cousins who are in Okinawa, and they sent it to us. So.
Nice.
Anyway, so now I have notes, or some notes. SKZ Code 18. So what they're doing, the point of this episode is that they are going to have a cooking battle, but before that, they know that they're going to make kimbap, and kimbap are just like little like rolls, like kind of like sushi rolls, but just with ingredients in the middle, and then rice and then nori on the outside, seaweed. I'm sure there's a Korean name for it, but sure. And then they roll it up. And so they had to spin a wheel to find which ingredients that they were going to get. I wrote down all the ingredients. I don't know if it's that necessary, but I did. I think one of the important things, the key things for us to see during this whole scene is that Hyunjin hates eggplant. And everyone knows it. And they were all like, please give me eggplant and put me on his team. Make him eat it. Like... fucking and I'm on Team Hyunjin here, okay? Like, I hate eggplant. It's got a terrible texture. Even looking at like the pickled eggplant they had, I was like, it looks disgusting. Like it looks unedible. Like, you cannot eat that. It's
I can't say that I am like that against eggplant, but it's certainly not like I don't dream of it, like I think I will eat it if it's in something, but it's just, I don't know. Whenever I'm thinking of eating something, eggplant is not on my mind,
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is that eggplant, when you cook it, or maybe even before you cook it, wilts. It becomes like a soft little lump of
like squash
mess, right? Yeah, I don't like that. It's bad. It needs to be firm. Squash and zucchini have betrayed me recently too, because like I've had like a zucchini, like a fried zucchini where it was like firm and fried on the outside and it was delicious, and I like the flavor. Like Jeanette used to make this like zucchini soup or butternut squash soup. I don't remember which it is, but she made this soup, but it's like it was like like the gourd is like very fine. And so like you don't get like a big old chunk, and it was delicious. I like the flavor just fine of those, but yeah, I don't know. We've tried some like fried zucchini recently, and I'm just like, I can't eat this.
Yeah,
and
How do you
whatever.
feel about
That's my
pickles?
problem. I don't really like pickles. That's usually less of a texture issue because I know there's like a wide variety of pickle textures.
Yeah.
But I don't like the flavor most of the time, because it's just like a little too, I don't know, sour tart. I don't know what.
I mean,
the
there's
flavor
sweet pickles also.
There are, and there's definitely been a time where I was just like, I like weirdly craving a pickle, like a sliced, like a quartered, little like Vlasic style pickle.
Yeah.
But normally, no, I just can't. Normally,
Spear.
all it is the spear. Perfect. That is exactly what it is. Normally, it's just the vegetable that shows up on a burger to betray me, because even if you take it off, guess what? The fucking juice is soaked in. It still tastes like pickle.
Yeah.
Like there's no escape at that point. So yeah.
I love pickles. Pickles are like,
yeah.
If I'll just eat, I'll just snack on pickles sometimes. I'll just buy like jars of pickles just to eat pickles. And like, especially if I'm at like a Ren fair or something, and they have different, sometimes they have different flavors of pickles. Like they've got like different, like spicy, like a spicy pickle, like a big spicy pickle at a Ren fair. Oh my God. I'll walk around that, like that with a, like a turkey leg, but like pickle,
I don't know when the change happened either, because I used to just eat like a giant pickle like that, like when I would have like a Little League or whatever, like baseball. I would go to the snack stand and get like a giant pickle they had and eat that straight up. So I don't know.
But I will say one thing that irritates me is A lot of times restaurants will have fried pickles as a like an appetizer, you know.
Yeah.
And but they always do it wrong. I don't like I can only think of a handful of places that do fried pickle spears, which is the correct way to do it. Fried pickle chips, like where they slice it horizontally or whatever, you know. Like,
yeah.
That's I hate that. That's not the way to do it.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that's insane. I know that they're trying to make it kind of like chips is the idea, but yeah, I've seen it a lot. And I think I don't remember when it accidentally got served to us once, but I was just like, no. Or maybe I wasn't the one ordering. So somebody else was just like, oh, pickles. That sounds good.
You know how you hate the social interaction where like, you have to, so I'll ask, I for real, like if I'm at a restaurant and I see fried pickles on the menu, I'll call the waiter over and be like, are they spears or chips? And they'll be like, chips. I'm like, get the fuck out of my face.
I don't want that.
Yeah, make them spears. And then
spears or nothing. Get out of here. Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah. So besides eggplant, which they didn't get, by the way, nobody got eggplant. So Hyunjin, this whole everything, Hyunjin was safe. And there was going to be some bonus ingredients. They got pork belly and something else. I don't know. But spam, I think was the other one. But they got a lot of ingredients that were interesting. Pineapple,
a lot of wasabi.
Yeah, a lot of wasabi.
I
Tons
hate
of wasabi. You don't like wasabi? I like wasabi.
No.
And just slather a little bit of wasabi, which like to us is just like horseradish paste with mustard.
The thing is that it's just like, it's such a weird, I don't know, maybe one day I'll grow to like it. Like I have changed my mind about a lot of things like mushrooms and stuff, but even mustard at one point I didn't like. Like I was never really a fan of mustard. And then I don't know, one day, you know, I was just like, all right, I'll try it. And then I was like, actually, you know what? Oh, I think it was when I finally put it on a hot dog. I put it on a hot dog with ketchup, which is like, you know, standard. A standard way to eat a hot dog.
Right, yeah.
And a friend of mine at the time, you remember Joe, right?
Yeah, I remember Joe.
I messaged him when I first tried a mustard and ketchup hot dog, and I was like, oh my God, mustard and ketchup are amazing on hot dogs. And he's like, yeah, that's why people eat them that way all the time. And
what an awesome observation.
Yeah. I'm so, like I'm discovering things, you know, over here. So it was such a profound moment for me. I'm glad I could share it with the world, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know, like you have a deep insight on all things in this world. Right. And I think that's important to share. That's important. Yeah.
Yeah. And then my love of mustard grew. Well, not my love, but my tolerance, I guess, of mustard grew from there. So.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of different kinds of mustard. I like mustard okay. I actually don't usually get it on a hot dog. I usually just stick with ketchup. I'm fine with just ketchup.
Mustard is the only thing Anna wants on a hot dog, other than sometimes jalapenos.
I mean, you know, it's all good. It's easy, I think, to fuck up a hot dog because, like, I see some people who put, like, there's some restaurants and stuff that will put like tomato slices with your hot dog.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, fuck that.
Actually, Anna and I watched this video of like the different varieties of hot dog in America. And there are so many. It's insane how many different kinds of hot dogs there are. And yeah, some of them are like they put like onions and tomatoes and like all this shit. Sometimes it's not, you can't even call it a hot dog. You know, it's just like, would you like a weenie with the whatever the fuck the rest of that shit is, you know?
Right. Yeah.
But
there was go ahead.
Well, I was just the classic hot dog for me is relish, you know, like relish and ketchup and mustard. Good to go.
I used to have relish all the time. Again, like as a child growing up, I literally cannot pinpoint like when I was just like, you know what? I hate this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. But they did eat a lot of everybody within our Stray Kids loved pork belly, and we're all about eating pork belly and all this. And I'm like, The last time I think I had pork belly, I think it was the last time, Jeanette and I were staying downtown in Austin for our holiday party. It was like at like a hotel down there, and we walked to get food at this restaurant down there. It's like a hot dog restaurant called like Frank's or something like that. It's like an actual hot dog restaurant, and their whole thing is like, we're gonna make like hot dogs but fancier. And so I thought, okay, a hot dog, and they have and it had pork belly, and I was like, well, like it's probably like fried, it'll be like crispy, it'll be kind of like getting bacon on a hot dog, and that sounds good, so I'll do that. So I got that, and instead it was like lightly cooked fat, 2 slabs of it just laid on top of a hot dog. And like when I tried it, because I was like, well, I paid for it, so I might as well try it. And I tried it, and it was just, it was not firm.
Right.
And it was just, I can't, the texture is such a huge problem for me. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing this ever again. So I've never, anytime that someone tries to get fancy on their fucking menu and they're like, hey, but what if we had pork belly?
It really sets
I'm like,
off.
Fuck you and your pork belly. I'm not eating it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I can't recall a time that I've ever had pork belly, but I'm definitely not opposed to having. I'm sure it's good.
I'm sure it's fine if you cook
If you
it.
do it
I don't
right.
know what the fuck. I
Right.
don't know. I don't know. Some people like just straight up fat. Like I like things with fat in it.
Right.
Like that's fine. But disguise it, please, by cooking it or something. I don't know. Like
some fat on a steak. Like, oh yeah.
Well, even then, I usually cut it off. If it's like visible, I cut it off.
If
it's in the marbled in the meat, then I don't know it's there. I just eat it. It's fine.
You gotta have a good marbling and all that, and marbling is fat, and so
I know.
But I like it when the marbling is like sometimes a little thick. Like there's marbling that's like really thin in most meat, but then you get those sections where like the
marbling,
the different cuts like meat, and then there's like good thick marbling in between those cuts. That's the good shit right there.
That's the good stuff. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so they split up into 2 different groups. They had the purple group, the yellow group. They did that by picking out colored balls and doing a blind reveal to see who was on whose team. And then from that point forward, they switched to a cooking show where they were not. They did eventually make the kimbap towards the end. Kimbap. But the first thing they each had their own dish to make. We had one team that was cooking kimchi, and then the other one was making tteokbokki, which did not turn out. I mean, I'm sure it tasted fine, all the ingredients that tasted fine, but literally they boiled off all of the soup. So oh well, so much for that. But they had like basically one chef at a time, and all the others were watching from like a different room, but had an earpiece so they could talk, and were just irritating people the whole time. Which is great. Love that.
Shouting commands at them.
Shouting commands at them. Ian, the true hero of these episodes. He was truly an agent of chaos. He made Felix steal the pork belly. He was constantly like either play the Pepero game or don't. He was in control when he was not doing the cooking. So I was so proud of him. I felt like he really was able to come out of his shell a little bit here instead of just kind of hanging back and then reacting. So I thought that was awesome. I liked watching. I liked watching. Han had to write his name with his butt in the air, and then when Changbin was cooking, they were like, "Okay, now while you're washing your hands, shake your ass. No, faster, do it faster." And then they were like, "And now twerk." And then he gives this little twerk, and it was so funny. Oh my god! And he was like, "They better not have got a close up of that." And then the editors put it on the screen. They're like, "We got a full screen shot of it
immediately."
Yeah, it was so good. Loved that. It was so great. When Hyunjin was cooking, they were like unbutton your buttons more. Unbutton 2 buttons. And he already had 2 buttons unbuttoned, and then like they try to backpedal. Like Leno's like, "All right, just 1 button then. All right, just 1 more button. Do it for Stay. Stay wants to see it." And then he pops 1 button, and then they're all like, "Oh!" It was great. I loved their team specifically. because how much they all got into it, and that was Han, Hyunjin, Lino, and Changbin, and Changbin. Fucking now, my brain just doesn't know anymore. I don't know anymore. All right, I don't know anymore. I love. I'm gonna say it the way that
guess myself.
The way I put in the clip on the episode where we had talked to where you had convinced me I was wrong, and I put in the clip of Yoon Kwang from B2B going Changbin, and so like Changbini, it makes sense to me. All right, and I think,
but it's Binny.
Yeah, what you're chopping off the other letters in front of it to change, which changes the pronunciation.
No, it doesn't.
So it does. And also,
in what other context does that happen? Let's take my name, for example. You say Thomas or Tom. You don't alter it, right?
Well, I'm just saying. It's like, okay, how about William and Liam? Liam is not, you don't say William. Right?
Wait, I don't think I've ever heard someone named William shorten it to Liam.
That is literally what Liam is. It is a nickname for William.
Is it? I thought it was just a name on its own. Because the nickname for William is Bill for some fucking reason.
Yes, but it has more than one nickname. Just think of Robert.
What's with the Bill thing? I want to dive into this. Now that we've brought it up, why is Bill the alternative for William?
I believe it's the same reason why Dick is for Richard. I think it's it comes from like old English pronunciations of the words, and we just stuck with all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand that because how would you pronounce William to make the B? Bob for Robert. Yeah, that's another one.
Look, all right. Chat is trying to call me out and say like, well, I've never met anyone whose name was Liam that was using it as a nickname for William. Yeah. That is because the parents now hear people using the nickname and go, fuck the regular name. I'll just use the nickname and then just call them that. It's like people named Nick now are not named Nicholas and then just going by Nick. They are being called Nick on their birth certificate instead of Nicholas. Like people are just skipping it all together.
And
it's fine, I guess, but it is causing some derision, clearly.
Sure. Okay, all right. I'll give you that.
So you're saying the etymological source of Liam is a shortening of William. Yes.
Okay. All right. I will believe you.
Look, I am an adult and a parent, and I had to do baby name shit twice. Yeah. Okay, I was looking for an L name because Logan has my mom's initials, and so we wanted to have an L name, and I was like, well, not Liam because I'm not gonna name him a nickname, and that is literally the reason that he's not named Liam or the other contender was
Leonardo.
Levi.
Oh.
Not Leonardo, because I didn't, or Leo. I don't.
What's
even
Levi?
Think it came
Is
up.
Levi a nickname?
Maybe, I don't know, but it's literally, I think, because it's that's the name of Bernie Sanders' son, and we thought it was a cute name. So.
Short for Levander.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not an archaeologist, okay?
Right. Yeah. No, same. So it's fine. It's fine. I'm just saying. I don't even know how we got on this topic. Oh, because of Changbin.
I just noticed that somebody in chat is named Feeling a Special Connection. And so I just saw at the bottom, Feeling a Special Connection is typing. And I'm like, what does that mean? How many people need to be typing for it to say Feeling a Special Connection is typing?
Yeah, that's a lot of people typing at once.
Because when a few different people, it'll say a few people are typing, and so I was like, right. I looked at it, and I was like, what that it must be like
everybody is typing right now. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so they had some fun. It was a really good time, and then they made the kimbap, and then Bangchan. Well, I guess that's skipping a lot. They had to eat one at a time, and and so they got to do like a little bit of a mukbang, and while they were eating, the others were acting as the comment section on their YouTube by like shouting at them in their earpiece. Which was great. A lot of like, steal this, do that, wink at the camera, like eat this vertically, now eat it horizontal, like just trolling and having fun. But the best part is watching them do the Pepero game, and so we got to see Changbin and Bangchan do that, and it was great. Love that. They basically had to Lady and the Tramp a Pepero, which is like, it's like a like Pocky, right? Like, or Pocky, depending on if you're me from the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's great. I love that. And I there's lots of fun to be had here, and it was chaotic and funny, but I also, we have a Japanese comeback to talk about, and so like if Gogurt isn't here, she needs to be here.
I think she's here, right? Well, she isn't.
Yeah, she's
anyway.
Here. She's here. She just chatted. So Gogurt, you better be listening.
I'm stupid. Why? Don't say that about yourself.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do this.
Okay. Faking comma.
We're gonna do this.
You're gonna have to restart the stream. Yeah,
I know. Doing it.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So Tom, when I said that, you're gonna have. You're going to be able to forget about your day and just enjoy Stray Kids, I wasn't referring to SKZ Code.
Okay.
I was referring to the first track that was released off of the Japanese comeback titled Circus, which is actually called Your Eyes. And I know that I'll preface by letting you know that it is a POV music video, because I know how much you loved that during Kingdom.
Right.
Anytime that there was a POV music video. And so we're gonna watch.
I'm getting an idea from chat right now. I don't know what to think.
No, it's gonna be fine. All right.
Can't imagine it's good.
You just get it's a good music video. You get to spend a day with Stray Kids, and it's great. So everybody hold hands, and you prepare your bodies. And also, there's no subtitles, because for some reason Japanese comebacks have no subtitles. So for anything. Here we go. It's called Your Eyes.
Great.
僕を見つめその目がいつもと違うようで初めて見るその目に僕は不安になる
I hate this. I hate this.
All right, Tom, that's Your Eyes. How are we feeling? How we doing?
I did.
You love it?
I did not like that at all.
You love it?
No.
Well, what don't you like about it? It's great, wasn't it?
It's just so fucking cringe.
I swear, the first time I watched this music video, if it ended and then someone said, "Hey, what was that song like?" I would have said, "I have no idea. I could not pay attention to the song." Couldn't tell you. I just every bit of me was just like, I'm sorry, what's happening? What is happening? And then literally I was at home when it came out, and I'm like working, and then I put it on. I have it full screen on my monitor, and when Felix starts getting close to the monitor, I'm literally jumping backwards. I'm like, whoa. Well, get out of here.
The problem that I have with it really is that I can understand. Well, okay. I I don't know why would they do this, because there are going to be people out there that think like this is incredible. This is exactly what they wanted from the boys, And I think what's the term for those people? They're Delulus. They're like they are high as fuck on Delulu pills. And then this music video comes out and they're like, yes, this is what I want. And they're salivating and they're like they haven't showered in a week. That like I just I don't know. I don't
know. Yeah, it's exactly what it was, and there were like tons of memes that came out immediate because this was the first the way that Japanese comebacks work is really weird because like this music video and then the music video for the title track came out like a month ahead of the actual album release, and so I kept having to like check with Jeanette and be like, has the actual album released yet? Because like the video's been out for like a long time. And it just took a long time to actually get it out, which is a little different because normally it's like you release it like one day or the day of the album releasing. So it's in the Korean releases. So it's pretty strange. We'll get to see. I've got queued up. The Stray Kids members did actually 2 reactions to the Your Eyes music video, so we get to see that and see how they react to the various parts. So that'll be coming up. So we'll see if what your expectations and your feelings about that match what they felt watching it. So that'll be good. But for some Bleach, let's get that out of your brain and let's watch the title track of Circus from the Japanese comeback, which also does not have subtitles because of course fucking Japan.
Feeling good right now, feeling good right now. Oh yeah. All lights out. May I have attention, my ladies and gentlemen, even Osadato. Ain't nobody can do it like this. Let's just start a lot to make a wise set.
All right, Tom, that's Circus. Are you feeling good right now?
Yes.
Feeling good right now?
Yes. Banger.
Banger, absolute banger. Love this song. I've discussed many times that I took that like big long quiz that had me compare the songs. That was before this came out, and before Ordinary came out, and so I don't know. I feel like this one is probably way up there in my like list of favorites or I don't know.
This is
so good.
Definitely going on the Skiz picks.
Hell yeah.
Also, someone mentioned that this is the reason that people say when there's new people in the server, welcome to the circus.
They say welcome to the circus.
And this is another great example of when there are spoilers, I have no idea that there are spoilers because I feel like without this song, you could still say welcome to the circus because you people are fucking insane in here all the time. Like with your, what is the Christmas Changbean thing,
Yeah, so, no, that's true. For real. It's pretty great. It's so awesome. I love so much about the song. I really like the music video in general, but I like how they take, members who are normally loud or deep in the case of Felix, and they give them the whisper parts. I think that's a really cool like change up that kind of gives you like a different texture to the song. And it like builds that anticipation because I feel like through the song like it really like keeps building and building and building up to that final crazy conclusion. So it's good. Circus is really good. I had seen some people on Stay Twitter tweeting at Hugh Jackman being like, hey, the Stray Kids just released this because Hugh Jackman has retweeted stuff by Stray Kids before because of Ryan Reynolds and everything,
right?
And so people were tweeting at him being like, hey, like they just put out a Japanese release that is inspired by The Greatest Showman, which is like his movie that he was in. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I've never seen The Greatest Showman, so that could be a lie. It could just they could just both have circuses for all I know. I don't really know the accuracy of that, but that's cool.
Right.
That's cool and interesting. I thought it was pretty neat. Yeah, welcome to the circus. It's great. I love the looks comeback. This is actually, Jeanette and I did buy an album for this comeback, and let me tell you, the shipping to get fucking Japanese comebacks is insane.
Yeah.
Like, and especially for what you get, because like, you know, we're used to getting these like giant chunky photo books and everything, and it's basically like a slightly larger jewel case with a photo card. Yeah. Like it is not great. So it's I don't know. Like if you love Stray Kids and you're a stay and like you have money to burn, like sure, go ahead and hook yourself with a Japanese comeback. Or if you have a good retailer, buy them all. Because you're gonna be paying the crazy shipping anyway. You might as well get all of them. I didn't. I kind of regret it a little bit because like I love Scars. Although I think I already bought Jeanette a copy of Scars like later than when it had first released, just because. I don't remember. Did we do that? I think we did because we even talked about it in a bonus episode. We watched the jacket making video. Anyway, so Circus is great. I love this song. It's a total banger. However, there is another song. There's also three songs off of Maniac that are on here as a Japanese version. I did not queue those up. We're not going to listen to them, at least not today. You know me, I tend to not really enjoy like hearing songs in a different language from their original release. Doesn't matter. I don't know. It's just like I hear it and don't like it. But but there is one other song on this, and it is fucking awesome, and I love it. Awesome. And it's called Fairy Tale, and we're gonna listen to it right goddamn meow.
Okay.
That's Fairy Tale. What'd you think?
That's a bop.
It's a bop, man. I freaking
it's like a
love
bop
it so
banger.
much.
It's like a banger bop.
Yeah, it's a banger bop. It's great, and I love that it has, you know, the hook of this love is full of fairy tales, all in English, because that allows me to then, while I'm driving, scream it at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
And so right. that just makes it so much better. So yeah, love it. Yeah, it is perfect for an anime OST. And I was like, Japanese release, and maybe we're getting a new season of Tower of God. Maybe we're gonna get Fairy Tale. It's perfect for it.
Oh, but like what if they put it in Fairy Tale?
Well, I guess they could put it in the show Fairy Tale, although that show's over. They might do a movie or something. But no, like there's a show called Tower of God that they did the theme song for.
I know Tower of God,
but
but it's Fairy Tale. Like it's kind of
right. No, you're right. But you know what? I will say, spoilers, not spoilers. Oh. But Stray Kids just announced an album release, for a full album release, not one of these mini albums, for a Japanese comeback. And I was telling like chat, like I was just like, all right, guys, all right, listen, it's possible that by the time this comes out, Tom will be caught up. So it may be the comeback that we actually get to do live. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. We've got a few more episodes, you know?
Yeah.
So I think if we're like album caught up by the time that it releases, then regardless of what other content we're watching, we will break from that content and do the comeback.
Because technically I will be within the chronology.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. So I'm excited.
Sometimes I'm a geologist.
Yeah, this podcast is full of fairy tales. And yeah, it's good. Anyway, I love Fairy Tale. Jeanette is constantly like talking about how it's one of her favorite songs.
It is a banger bop. This may be going on the Skizpicks playlist.
I mean, the sound design. The sound design is so incredible, and like it's one of those like Insomnia where they have the like the like the it just you know I don't know you can't do that noise with your mouth. I'm sorry.
Do it again. I don't quite.
No, I'm not gonna do it again. Okay. Why would I do that to myself? Shut up. Anyway, I'll cut out me doing that, and I'll just insert the actual sound from the song.
No.
It'll be fine.
I need that as a sound clip now.
No.
I need you doing that. I want to put it on my Twitch.
No.
Yeah.
No. All right. So, do you want to find out?
Chat, if you want that audio clip of Phil doing that noise to be on my Twitch, say yes
this.
Right now.
Don't bring them into this. They're going to say yes no matter what, even if they have no interest in it.
Yep.
Anyway, do you want to find out how Stray Kids reacted to watching the Your Eyes music video together? Okay,
yeah.
Let's watch that. We have two different versions. All right, that's the reaction. I feel like because of all the everything with Felix, we just like went right past the fact that Changbin had a torch and couldn't turn it off and just left it on the fucking table. Yes. And I'm like, who let this man cook? Who let this man near fire?
You could tell also that like he wanted to turn it off, but when he didn't get it in like the first half second, he was like, fuck it. And then just left.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for real.
Delete this immediately. No, I will not allow this. Get rid of it. Get rid of this.
There's a picture of JYP boyfriend mode. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, I have to say it out loud so people who are listening at home and are not in chat, when they could be, if they just go to makeastay.com and join our Discord. Just saying. Anyway, so we're going to watch the second reation also to them enjoying the Your Eyes music video.
Did they ever do a reaction to their reaction?
No, not as far as I know, which is okay.
Yeah.
But here we go.
We need to go deeper.
And to the people who don't like it, you mad, bruh? You mad?
All right, that's it. That's the end. All right. Woo! Okay, so yeah, they were all freaking out, of course, during Felix's part. Felix was sticking his foot in the air, and they were all like holding him, being like, "No, if we have to watch it, you have to watch it." Bangchan ran away. It was great. It was fun. Yeah, but very cringy.
Why did they do it if they hated it as much as we did?
I just think that they hadn't done like a POV type video, and they had
for good reason. They suck.
They had a ballad, and they wanted to offer some fan service. Yeah, and so we got that. And like the thing is that I think even like a day or two after it came out, all we were doing is talking about the music video. And then Jeanette was like, "Hey, she just went and took a shower and listened to the song, and she was like, you know what? Song's pretty good by itself." And I'm like, I don't know that to be true. I've never heard it. No, it's good. I
get it. I understand what they're going for. My question is why?
Why are they going for that?
What's
because
the line?
Plays.
What's Jeff Goldblum's line from Jurassic Park? They spend so much time thinking that they could do something they never stop to ask if they should.
That's a good point. Oh, yep. Yeah, good point. Anyway, so that's the Circus comeback, Japanese comeback. Tom, how you feeling? You feeling good about it?
Yeah, I mean, everything else was pleasant.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was a good time. We had fun. And if you want to keep having fun with us, then go to makeastay.com. We've got lots of links there, and you can follow us in Discord. You can come along to the live recording sessions for these episodes.
Yeah, and you can be a good guy.
You sure can. You can be that, what Tom said. Yeah. We'll see you on the next episode. We're going to be watching more SKZ Code and listening to a couple of more songs.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.